Hi, my name is Emily Johnson. I am the Executive Director for Tiny Tim's Foundation for Kids. On behalf of Tiny Tim's, I want to say thank you so much for your service. It helps more than you know. I'm going to show you how to make these drawstring bags. These bags are used for hygiene kits, school kits, newborn baby kits, and much more. Let's get started. These are the drawstring bags we're going to make. They're made of thick, durable fabric, usually canvas or duck cloth, upholstery fabric, corduroy, or even a thick cotton will do. There's a loop for hanging it by, and 2 loops on the sides that the cording goes through to make it into a backpack. To start with, you're going to cut 2 rectangles of fabric that are 13 by 17 out of the outer fabric, and 2 rectangles of fabric 13 by 17 out of the lining fabric. Then you're going to cut 2 rectangle pieces that are 12 inches by 3 inches, and 1 piece that is 12 inches by 2 inches. These can be out of the accent fabric, or sometimes the more durable fabric is better. The third piece, the 12 by 2, will be cut into 3 pieces. First, we'll cut them in half, so you have 2 6-inch pieces. Then cut one of those halves in half again, so you have 2 3-inch pieces. So there are now 3 pieces total, a 6-inch and 2 3-inch. These pieces do not need to be hemmed or serged. They will be ironed into strips like this. Iron them in half and open them up, and iron them in half again so they're quadrupled over like that. These will be your 3 loops. The 6-inch piece, the longer one, will be pinned down to the center top of the right side of the outer fabric. The 2 3-inch pieces are pinned on each side of the lower parts of the same right side. When they're sewn, make sure to backstitch several times over to keep them secure. The 2 pieces that were 12 by 3 are the casings for your ribbon or cording. These are ironed by putting the 2 edges under and folding the whole piece over in half and pinned again to the right side of the fabric, one on each of the outer pieces like this. Sew together the lining, right sides together on 3 sides, leaving a 2-inch hole on one side for turning, like that. Sew the outer rectangles together, right sides together, on 3 sides, giving extra stitching over the loops. Go around once with a straight stitch and then again with a zigzag. Place the outer bag inside the lining with right sides together, lining up the seams and the top edge. Sew around the top, giving extra stitches over the loop. Sew around once with a straight stitch and once with a zigzag. Turn the bag right side out through the hole in the side of the lining. Don't push the lining down inside just yet. First press and then sew the hole closed to close the edge. Now you can push the lining inside the bag. Now that the bag has been sewn together, we're ready to put the cording through the casings. This can be rope or cording or ribbon, anything that's wide enough to not squeeze shoulders and be strong. You'll need 2 yards of whatever type you choose. If you do rope, you can burn the ends together like this. Attach a pin to it. For one side, we'll start on one end going one direction through the bag. As it comes through, we're going to loop it and pull it all the way through the other side of the bag. Then move it down to the lower loop and tie a knot. That completes one side of the drawstring. Then for the other side, start on the opposite side and do the same thing, looping through one side of the casing and then around through the other side, tying it in a knot down at the bottom loop. And your bag is finished.
On behalf of Tiny Tim's Foundation for Kids and needy people throughout the world, thank you.